I am Tika Poudel. I was born in Bhutan in Dagana district, which is between China and India. Uh, my village name was called Chukam, which is in Drona block at Dagana district, that is in Bhutan. It was a very small village where there was no road, no electricity, and no facility. But it was lovely. There was scenic beauty. We have very big farm, a big cardamom garden, lots of cattle, sheep, and green field around green field around my house. The house was very lovely. My school was 1.5 hour away from my village. We have to walk there, walk morning and evening back to our home. But after completing year 5, I went to Dhaga Junior High School, which is one day away from my home. I stayed in the hostel for 2 years. That's up to 1990. So thereafter, I was not allowed to study in that school because of because there was political instability in southern part of Bhutan. So I was called in the head teacher office and told me to leave the class. At the time there was no phone, no any communication. I was just 13 years old. So I left everything at the school and I came out of the class and I went towards my home. In the meantime, there was a movement in the country. We were in the village side. Army used to come to our house, knock at the door, and it was very scary. Yes, very scary. And some of the villagers were taken to the prisons and beaten heavily, which is too much. But one day, what happened? The head of the district organized a meeting. They said that we have given 3 options to you. You have to leave the country immediately, or be in the jail for 13.5 years, or ready to get the bullet in the ground. So my dad decided to leave the country to save our life. Many bad things happen in the country: rape, torture, and torture from the army. We decided to fill up the form, voluntary migration form. And at the time of filling up the voluntary migration form, they took the photo. They compelled us to laugh. They compelled us to smile at the time of taking photos, because to show to the outside world that we are living on our own will. So we are made, we have to smile though our heart was paining, aching. So thereafter we went to the headquarters, district headquarters, and signed the voluntary migration form forcefully. Otherwise they start beating the people, and we leave the house. They have given 10 days time to leave the country. So after 10 days, that is on 2nd February 1992, we left our property, cattle, everything, garden, all the belongings that we had. We carried our bag because there was no transportation. We have to walk 4 days from our home to reach the nearest road, that is to the border of India. From there my refugee life begins. And during my first year of my refugee life, 3 of my cousins were dead because of epidemic. The camp situation was very hard, miserable. We have to add up in a small room where everyone has to share the room. Yeah, yeah. There was no privacy, no bathroom. We have to depend on a bucket of water to take bath and to wash our clothes. People are very frustrated, and we spend this horrible life for 19 years in refugee camps. The life was very touching. There was no electricity, there was no any facilities. Luckily we got the basic education. I was a refugee teacher. I used to teach in the refugee camp. I taught for 12 years. So in 2007 I applied for resettlement because I don't want to make my children further refugees. So I applied, and in 2008 I was accepted. I was accepted by the Australian government because my wife parents were already here through resettlement process. Because of that linkage, I was accepted to come to Australia. I knew Australia was a peaceful place, excellent education, people are helpful, and I hope we have life over here. On 21st March 2011, I arrived to Albury. I was very happy because I never had the journey by plane, which was very much exciting, and we enjoyed our trips, and we came here with new hope and new thought. I was very happy to see a lot of Australian people welcoming me on the airport of Albury. I found caseworker, volunteers, Bhutanese community, and other Australian people welcoming me. I was surprised to see the new house, and the basic facilities was provided by the government already there. I was in 4-bedroom house, which is very beyond my expectation. I'm very happy, and even my families were very happy. On the other hand, we were little bit sad because we missed some of our families in the camp. After my arrival, I joined to AMEP class at TAFE, and in 2012 again I work in Albury High School as a student learning support officer, and presently I have been working as a interpreter to my Nepalese community. Finally, I would like to give the message to my refugee friends that we have to work hard, study, improve our English, so that we can make our life better, because without working hard, it is hard for us to adapt in a new country with different culture and with different traditions, and with in advanced, it is difficult to cope up in advanced technology. That's why we have to work hard so that we can succeed in our life and make our new home a better place.